YouTube, welcome back to my channel. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve an at-home salon blowout. This is something that I always do on a weekly basis, but today I'm just going to record it and I'm going to show you on how to do the right technique, the tools that you need, and also the right products. And let's get to it. Okay, the first thing is the blow dryer. I use this one by DryBar. This is actually the DryBar Mini Buttercup. She's tiny and she's also a travel size blow dryer that you can do this to it, wrap her around, and take her with you anywhere you go. She's excellent. I got her off of Sephora. I believe that the whole package was $130 if I'm not mistaken. It came with a dry shampoo, a dry conditioner, came with clips, and it also came with this little wet to dry brush. It's excellent. I really recommend this blow dryer. This is what we're going to be using today. Second, the products that you're going to be putting into your hair. I use this heat protectant. It's called the Heat Tamer by TRESemme Professional. Heat protections up to 450. So you can use this with the blow dryer. You can use this with flat irons, curling irons, you name it. It's excellent and it leaves your hair so shiny and soft. And you're protecting your hair as well. The next thing I use is, you can use this before or after you blow dryer, is this Paul Mitchell smoothing serum. It's called the Super Skinny Serum. I believe it also protects your hair from the heat as well. And it also leaves it very smooth and shiny. Okay, and for the tools that you also might need, I use these silver duck clips. I'm sure you guys have seen these all over. You can get these at Sally's. They come in like a little bunch. And also you're going to need some clips and a comb for sectioning your hair. I honestly don't use a comb to section my hair. I kind of like just use my fingers. But I'm going to be using the comb so like that you guys can know how I use it. Okay, so first things first, we're going to section off our hair. What I normally do is I start off the back going to the crown area, and then I just kind of focus on the front area here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to first section our hair back here. We're gonna do this. You're gonna look really funny, guys, but I'm telling you, it's all worth it at the end. And you're gonna take one of your little clips. You're gonna do this, and you're gonna look like that. We're gonna section off the other part right here. We're gonna do that and put it in a little bun as well. It's just like the front part right here, and you're gonna look so pretty like that. Okay, then what I normally do is start from the bottom. So this is where I take my fingers, but I'm just gonna take the comb and just do the bottom part right here. I'm sorry guys, I need to use my fingers. I use my fingers, I kind of just hold it right there. These lines do not have to be perfect, guys. Just make sure, you know, you feel your hair and everything's okay. And then you're going to take this little section here and get it out of the way with a clip. And then you're left with that bottom section here, and this is what you're going to start with. I put my products in. You can put it in all around your hair, but I just kind of go section by section, and I just put my heat protectant. I'll actually put the serum in last because I kind of like to just smooth the cuticle with my hair and just have that shine at the end. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna section it in half like this, and I'm gonna take this one, I'm going to roll it like this and bring it up just away from the other section. Now you're going to be left with this side of the hair, and I'm going to split this one into two sections here. Just split into two sections here. I believe these are about maybe 1.5 inch sections. I have a lot of hair, but it's very thin. One thing that I do recommend is that your hair is like 90 or 85% dry. If it's that dry, first of all, your hair is going to dry a lot quicker, and you're not going to fry your hair by drying and drying and drying this really soaking wet hair. So I just recommend you either towel drying it very gently, or if not, just let it air dry, do your makeup, get dressed, and then just, yeah, do that. So the first things first, the technique that I use with a round brush is I make sure that I get to the root as close as possible, just like this. And we're going to aim our blow dryer down, and you're just going to keep blow drying down and down and down. Okay, so here we go. So you just kind of focus on your roots a little bit, because that's the section that takes the longest to dry. And once the roots are dry, everything else is just going to be very, very easy. And I'm going to show you the technique that I use in my ends. So you make sure that your roots are pretty dry, and then you just keep going down and up, down, up, down, and up. Never taking your hair off of the brush, just so you don't have like flyaways and your hair doesn't get frizzy. Your hair is going to come out so smooth. Just make sure you concentrate on your scalp, and then towards the end you just keep going up and up and up, and you're going to have that really nice kind of flip towards the end, making you look like a salon blowout, very voluminous style. So once you feel that your hair is completely dry, your hair will basically glide through your brush, and that you'll know that your hair's dry. So then I'm going to stop. I will stop, and I'm gonna roll my hair up, kind of like if it was a curler, and you're just kind of gonna go like this. And then you're going to let go. And then it just kind of creates that little curl towards the end. And then you're just going to continue with all of your sections until you get to the top of your hair. Concentrate on the root, making sure that everything is dry, and then going down the hair shaft, rolling up, roll down, roll up, roll down. It's just all about the technique and how you want your hair to come out. I personally like my hair to be very voluminous, and I like to have my hair flipped up. Some of the sections I like to flip up, some of the sections flip down. I am not too picky with my hair. I just, however it wants to come out, just as long as it's got volume and it's shine, then that's all that matters to me. Then that's all that matters to me. So yeah, that's what I normally do. Okay, so this section is done better. I normally take between like 2 or 3 minutes on every section. See how nice that looks. Okay, I'm going to go into the other side. I'm going to split this section in two. Bring this one up. I'm going to use one of these clips. Clip this one away. And I'm going to take this very close to the scalp. Making sure we're drying that scalp really, really, really good. You might end up with like wavy hair in your scalp, and that's not a good look, guys. So do that. I'm gonna bring it down, curling it up, bring it up, all the way down, bring it up. Practice. this and I'm going to take all these sections and I'm going to bring them this side because I don't want them to get mixed up with these. This part. Going down to the ends, going back up to the root, dry, roll it down, bring it up, roll it up, roll it up. Okay, so I have 3 sections in the back. That's what I normally do, of 4 little parts. I will be back with the crown area because if not, this video would be extra long. I make sure that I take my time blow drying my hair, especially if I want like a type of blowout, if you will. So I will be right back, okay guys? Okay, so we finally made it to the crown area here. Normally what I would do when half of the bottom hair is done, I am going to use the silver duck clips to kind of do little pin curls because I like the bottom half kind of up and then the crown down. It's gonna come out really good at the end, you'll see. So this is kind of like what I do now. I'll take maybe like this whole section right here and then this whole section and just leave kind of like the back by itself like that. I'm gonna take this section here and you see how it kind of flips. I'm gonna take it with my fingers like this and I am going to make like a little circle and I'm going to roll it up like so. You're gonna make like a little curl, or I don't know, what would you call this? I don't know, un rolo. I would say in Spanish, como un rolito. And I'm gonna take this section as well and I'm gonna roll it up. So I'm gonna take these fingers, I'm gonna take that. See how you just kind of roll it and you just roll up, 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 up. I learned this from a hairstylist that I used to go to back at home when I was a lot younger, and she would do these all over my hair and I would come out of there looking like Farrah Fawcett like this. It was really nice, but you know, that was the look then. I kind of like it now, but just tone it down a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go to the crown area while these kind of set up. Okay, let me do this one all over again. But you see it's kind of like, oh, already taking that shape, yay. Okay, so grab it, let's roll it up, up, up. There we go. Okay, no hairs popping out of it. I use a big one and then I have these shorter ones and I can just pop this one in here and you're not gonna worry about anything coming off of it. Okay, this one's good. You're gonna leave the back. Okay, so let's go to the crown area. Let's do a little bit of my heat protectant spray, especially at the ends where you need it the most. That's where a lot of the hair gets damaged. So I think I have about 2 sections up here. I normally do. But this part right here is very important because, you know, this is where you want the smoothing to look. And this section, I just normally use it flat down, but you kind of want a little bit of, you know, a little bit of that. Okay. So you're gonna bring the brush up like this, and you're just gonna concentrate right here in the root. So like that, you can have a little bit of lift. Okay, that's what I've been trying to say for the past minute. You're gonna have that little bit of that lift, and you're just gonna bring it down. And bring it up, see, like that. And you're just going to have that volume in that hair in the back, you know, along with those little curls. It's gonna look really, really nice. So we're gonna do this. This hair is practically dry, so you're just kind of giving it a little bit of that texture. Okay, so here we go. You're gonna leave it here. Goes a roller. Just dry it. And you're gonna just let it go. Okay, so I don't know if you see here that volume that it gives. It's just really smooth. And you're gonna go with the next section. Here, the same thing, the same technique, all the way down here. That root lift. I'm gonna go up with the brush, concentrating on the roots, going down towards the ends, giving it that twist in the inside with the brush, just kind of doing this, going back, going up, going back, do this. If you want an extra lift, just kind of go towards the back. I do this, and it'll give you that little bit of that extra lift in the back, which looks really, really nice. Okay, so I think this is pretty much done. Okay, you're gonna take it, bring it back, just leave it there for a little bit so it can set. Okay. You're gonna bring it and just let it go. Now you're probably gonna end up with a little line right here. So what I do is after I'm done with both pieces, I just take it and bring it all together. Just make sure I have like that middle section here. And then just kind of work it again. Oh, so gently. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just so you're like kind of uniting that little part right there. Okay, take it like that. There's a lot of people who wear hairspray, and I love hairspray, especially if you're gonna go out on a night and you know you're gonna be dancing all night, or you know you're just gonna be doing stuff. But on a daily basis, like which is just like for work, I don't wear hairspray. My hair tends to get very oily with a ton of product in it, so that's why like I just use 2 products in my hair. I don't wear a whole ton of product in my hair. Okay, I'm gonna kind of show you what it's going to look like once I have these done. Look at that. That's what it kind of looks like, and I'm gonna show you what the back kind of looks like now. Okay, that's what it looks like as of now. See, it's got that little bit of that lift, a little bit of the volume in the back, just bounciness, all of that at home that you can do. Okay, let me put these back on. So that's kind of like how I like my hair, and I've been doing my hair like that for years. I'm just so used to it. Eventually I will change my hair cuts in the future, but I just haven't been brave enough to do that. But let me know down below if you guys recommend any haircut or any new hairstyle that you guys want me to try. Okay, so we're gonna move on now to the front part. I just take one of these out. I can just clip this back just so like that. You're not getting these in the way. Okay, so I'm gonna take this section here. These are like the fastest sections that you can do. My hair is layered. It's long layered, and I recommend that if you want to do kind of like a hairstyle like this, that your hair is long layered, you just kind of long layer it in the back and ask your hairstylist for face framing layers in the front. You can do anything from above your chin to under your chin, where your layers will come out that way. I personally like mine pretty long. I don't like anything above my chin area just because my hair will always be in my face. But this is how I normally cut my hair, and I've been cutting it like this for some time. Okay, so we're going to, the same thing as in the back, you're going to do the roots. This one I'm just going to kind of blow dry towards the back, just because I am going to be pin curling it into that one right there, and I can just probably even create another pin curl with this section here. I do have a lot of hair. So these are practically all dry. You're just kind of like giving it that style, root to the tips. Okay. Going up. Okay. I'm going to split this section into two. I'm going to take this and I'm going to add some of the hair that was back here. Pin curl this one up, and now I have my front section here, and I will pin curl this one up as well. Now everything else I might just do towards the bottom and not pin curl it up. Got this. Okay, so there's my pin curls. There's my pin curls. Okay, now this section here, I believe I'm also going to pin curl up. But you can basically just do any type of way you want, the bottom, because you're going to pin curl and your hair's still going to be warm. It will take that shape. So remember, you're going to do the root, hit that root all the way to the bottom, never letting your hair out of the round brush. Want some volume here, kind of brush it towards the front area here like this. Okay. Bringing it up. Really doesn't matter which way you blow dry your hair. The important thing is how you end up styling it at the end and how you want it to set. And I set them with these pin curls. Okay. So I've got that right there. I'm actually going to add this section with this pin curl here. Okay. Pin curl it towards the back. Okay. Voila. Okay, so this is like a whole top section here. This is like my bangs slash this little back section here. I can just take this whole thing and just blow dry it. Since I am gonna leave it down, I'm just gonna blow dry it all together. Like so. My parts change every so often. I do side parts, I do mid parts. For today, I'll just do a mid part or wherever it's at right now. You just make sure that it's completely dry. remember, you know, just up, down, never letting your hair out of the brush. Right there. Blow drying it. Here is where you kind of want a lot of that volume, so you just kind of play around with it. You're gonna lift it this way, you're gonna put it this way, like it's really up to you on how you want to blow dry this section. Okay. Woo, it's hot. Okay, I'm gonna take this. My bangs are pretty long. You just kind of bring it up there. If there was a roller, you'd look so pretty doing this. Okay. There we go. Voila. Voluminous bangs. There we go. Okay. So I'm not gonna mess with this too much. I will do it later. So normally I would just kind of like, to get it out of the way, I would just pin it back somewhere. Like just do this. Grab this. Just pin it back. Okay. Next. Now, the same thing on this section. Guys, normally I would do this a lot quicker. But since I am showing you step by step and section by section, I just really want you guys to see, you know, the techniques and how I kind of go about doing it. Make sure that everything is out of the way. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna take the section here. This one's gonna go towards the back, you know. This is gonna be pin curled. Okay, I'm gonna take it like this. Just make sure you've got that root. Guys, you gotta be careful with this hair dryer. It does get really hot. It's so strong and potent, but it's a very, very good dryer. I think I told you guys that it was called the Mini Buttercup. It's actually called Baby Buttercup. I am obsessed with this hair dryer. I love it so much, but there's a lot of hair dryers out there, guys, that are really, really good, that other hair dryers that I recommend. So you guys just use whichever blow dryer suits you and which one is best for you. I seem to like this one a lot, so this is the one that I use. Okay, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, lie away. Okay, so that's pretty dry. I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna take that out, and I'm going to add some of the back hair with this front hair here. Let's do that. Pin and pin this one also. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. That's safely secured back there. Okay, so we've got all of the pins that I'm gonna use. It's basically like 4 sections here, because I normally just like the front to be flipped, and that's it. I'm gonna take this section here and I'm gonna split it in 2. And that's good. This will be part of the top section here, and I just put that one to the side. Take this one. Let's start blow drying. you guys have those little tiny hairs in the front, just make sure, you know, you grab those the best you can. Those little mini baby hairs up there. There you go. That's what you're going to do to those. And make sure your brush is really, really close to them. Oh my goodness. All that hair getting caught. The front is probably like one of the hardest parts that you're going to do, just because that's the section that you really want your hair to look good. That's the section that everybody sees first, and you know, you just want it to look nice. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, let's add that onto this section here. So, like I said, normally I would do this really, really fast because I'm so used to it, but yeah, I just really want to share with you guys on how to get an at-home blowout. At-home blowout. Okay, the last section here, and then we're done, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to bring it this way because I want a lot of volume up here. Root to the tips, root to the tip, bring it up, down, okay, it dries up really fast, because your hair should be 90% dry, and you're just restyling your hair. Okay. Here we go. So this is where you can determine how you want your hair, like the sectioning of your hair. I said I was going to do it kind of towards the middle. Section of the bangs, and then this will be the other. Okay, here we go. You're gonna bring that. You're gonna just wherever it wants to section. That's totally fine. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it like this. So this is where I would be done, basically. If you need to fix anything in the back, you can do that as well. You just have to make sure that this is completely dry. I had already did my makeup, but you can do your makeup now. Just kind of clip these away and do your makeup, get dressed, do whatever you want, and until these are set. But I'm gonna take these off and I'm gonna show you kind of like the end result of it all. So that's, there we go. That always happens. Ask me why, I don't know. But this is where I'm gonna take my, people always ask me, oh my gosh, how do you do your hair? This is how I do my hair. And it takes nothing. This would probably take me like maybe half an hour to do. I'm taking my serum. I just added like a dime size. I don't put anything in my scalp. It would become a grease ball. I just kind of do it towards the ends. Go like that. Like that. And that is basically it, guys. This is how I do my hair. I can write it down in the comments below on step by step. I can write it down for you guys. Just, you know, go over the video step by step, and I can link down everything I use, from the products to the tools that I use. And the round brush, I got this off of Sally's. It's called Spornette. It's styling brushes. It's ion fusion, so you know, it just protects your hair every time you blow dry your hair. But guys, look at this, how shiny it is. And literally these duck clips just save your hair because you're not using any heating tools to create these curls at all. So I mean, this is an old technique that like I said, an old technique that I had learned from a stylist back at home, and I love her so much. She just, you know, taught me how to do this hairstyle, and I've been doing it ever since. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Kildred Rodriguez. I'm gonna try to upload videos every so often, hopefully every week. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, bye.